Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the next episode. So, today we're working on our storage again. And I've been laying some blocks out, testing stuff out here for the side bits. I went with something like this for the corners. And then on the sides, in specific places, we'll have like these pillars, I don't know, anchors jutting out of the storage, and then we'll have walls here in this area where we have the brick, and then we'll just build up with these because I watched your comments and you said medieval, maybe, so medieval it is. We'll make this look like a little castle of sorts, something like that, and that will be our storage. As for the light, these look good, so we're gonna do them, and I'm thinking we're gonna use carpets and floor lighting too. Which brings me to my next points. So, carpets, we need wool. We had the wool farm way back when, there's even an episode on it, but I did disassemble it. It was like near the end monument and it was like really crammed in together with our house, so it had to go. Yeah. And yeah, we'll have to make a new one, so I'm still looking where to do it. But additionally, we have another problem. So this is all fine and good, and it will be gray and black and whatnot, similar to the pumpkin farm, but then it wouldn't have its own personality, if I say so myself. So I want a pop of color. I want like some colorful bits for the roof, at least, and some details. And the only thing that I saw that would, you know, fix that and make it possible for us to have like a nice pop of color that's not like too strong, that's not like too, you know, too into one color is well, dark prismarine. That's what I wanted to go with. And luckily or unluckily, there's an ocean monument over there after the mushroom island that we could turn into a farm. It's right there. See it? Let me just give you a better look here. So here, if we use our spyglass, there it is. We can turn this beautiful ocean monument into a farm and then get all kinds of blocks that you need. The only question is how and when to do it. I'm thinking, since we're making a storage and we'll probably need, you know, a place to store all of the stuff that we produce in the monument and otherwise, I'm thinking that for now we build the walls and build the storage and just do a temporary roof, and then we'll continue roofing once we have that bit done. And that will be, I guess, our next. Oh, beautiful! I didn't bring my ender chest. That's amazing. That will be our next point. That will be our next thing to work on. Also, no wood for a boat. Well, you should always remember to bring your wood with you when you're doing these kinds of adventures. So we're just gonna swim until there, until that island, get some wood, and yeah, I'll meet you back at the base. I'll see you then. Okay, so I did make a boat over there from that wood, right? And I'm paddling to the base, but I saw something over there. You see it? Let me. Yep, it's a sheep on a deserted island. It seems. Let's see. Because if this is a sheep on a deserted island, yep, there's our house. We're gonna get the sheep into a boat and get her to our house. We do need to make a wool farm again, and I'm not sure where our sheep are at this point in time, so. Did you? Thank you. Alright. Let's get back home. All right, it's the next day. It's nice and bright outside. I did see a couple of other sheep, so we'll take one. They're actually on the side of the island over there. I saw them, so let's see. I should have like a couple of boats in the oak chest. Oak. Yes, I'll take one. The other sheep is over there. I did boat it to that side of the island, so we just need to get the other sheep. Also, I need to eat, and I don't have any food here in my inventory. All right. See sheep, see sheep. Yes, yes. All right. Nice and nice. Look at that professional Minecrafter right there. Taking sheeps away instantaneously. Did you see that? Did you see those moves? She had no chance. Anyways, we'll get her here. Now we need to figure out a place for a sheep farm. We do need to breed the sheep also. So let's see, maybe over here somewhere. I mean, this is our like industrial district. So maybe, or maybe we put it up there somewhere. Let's see. So if we go through here, let's see, where could we put a sheep farm? Maybe over here somewhere? Or maybe we extend this bit, we get all of the dirt up, right? Like this whole area here, and we turn it into a sheep farm. I think that might be good. Yeah, this whole area, and then we link it up with the storage system immediately. Well, 2 Minecraft days later, and 37 stacks of dirt later, here we are. We have a spot for the sheep farm. And I'm thinking like, just like we did the old one, 2 stripes, 8 sheeps in both, like 16 sheep together, right? And we'll have all the wool in the world, all of the wool that we need. We do need to get some colors in, because I don't want only white wool. I want like all 16 colors of wool, of course. Everybody wants that. So yeah, let me just lay the basics, the collection system, everything else, and we'll take it from there. All right, so the basics are in. This is how basically this farm works. On this little cube here, so this is one cell of the farm, right? One cell, we have 16 cells, 16 colors. In this cell will live a little sheep named Bob. Bob will live there, and he'll eat the grass. As soon as the grass is eaten, the observer will be like, oh, wait a second, something happened, and it will give out a signal. Like that. We get a signal here, right, you see what I'm doing? And that signal, when Bob eats the grass, gets transported into a dispenser, and dispenser has shears inside. So let's make shears, right? And shears will help us do a different thing. It will shear the sheep. So that's the basics of the farm, and I believe you saw this farm like 1,000 times before. But anyway, let me just demonstrate. So yeah, there you go. There was and again, anytime the block changes, you'll get a reaction from the shears. And that's all good and dandy, but the wool will be here, right? In Bob's little place that he lives. So we'll have a little rail going all the way down under that block. So right here, going all the way there with a minecart and a hopper. The hopper minecart that will gather all of the crops, all of the wool. And basically, as long as this farm has enough shears, we'll have automated source of wool. The grass will regrow because we'll add a bunch of lights, and we'll leave these blocks, like all of the grass blocks here, grass, because then the grass spreads faster. It's all sciencey, but trust me, it makes sense. So yeah, that's how we're doing this. Let me finish this whole thing. I'm gonna hook it up, and then here, I believe, maybe here, we make a little storage system that gathers all of it, and then we'll make a little pipe that shoots it here into the storage. Pretty cute, huh? Okay, let me make that, and I'll be right back with you. Look at it go. Look at it go. Okay, that's the collection system done. We need to patch up these holes, fill in the dirt below where it's missing, and add the lights. I'm thinking of adding like a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns here, just to make sure that the dirt has enough of light to regenerate fast, the grass, and we should be all good. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, soon enough, we'll have this farm done and dusted. And then the only thing remaining is to add sheeps. I'm thinking of adding sheeps over there just to breed them, get a bunch of them, get them into little workspaces. We'll call them workspaces. And then dye them. And after we dye them, we can, make this farm start producing for the carpets. All right, let's do it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to show you this little gem. This is the unloading system for the farm. So basically we have a hopper here that will unload into something. I'm thinking of dropper and then a dropper elevator that will push stuff up into the system that will pull the wool and put it into the storage system. But for now, I think we'll just have a double chest there. So whenever you have stuff in the hopper, this will turn off. That will stop the minecart right there until the minecart is unloaded. And once it's unloaded, it will power back on and push it back into the system. So let's test this real quick. So we'll imagine that the minecart is now, yep, I'm a minecart. I just came from the sheep farm. I have some wool, and the wool is unloaded. And okay, the wool is unloaded. Whee! There we go. It goes back and does its own a minecart thing, whatever minecarts do. It runs around, does stuff. So yeah, that's basically how this thing works. And yeah, the only thing left now is to finish the unloading system here. I use the levers or levers or whatever we want to call them to power the blocks that have rail on them. So yeah, okay. Now I need to finish this. I will switch all of this into bricks, stone bricks, because I do want to know where my stuff is. And yeah, we have like a torch comparator to compare this hopper to a full block, a torch, and a repeater that gets the power from this block when it needs to. And yeah, that's basically how it works. So yeah, let me finish this and we'll be back at it. All right, now we have all of the lights in place. I'll put some carpets on them. Now we need to make the sheep bits, so where the sheeps will be. So every sheep will be in this little quadrant there. They will live inside of that little box, and they will eat the grass. Then they'll get sheared, and then once they get sheared, the wool will get out. And that's basically how this farm functions. This is like, I don't know who to credit for the design, because this farm has like a lot of people made it, showed it off. I really don't know who invented it. So yeah, just Minecraft things. All right, I'll go get back with you once I have the sheepies in, and then explain how we'll supply the shears and whatnot. Well, still a long way to go, but we have this little pen. I also managed to breed the sheep twice, so we have 4 sheep now. We need 16 in total. And I also installed the hopper line. So this hopper line will go all the way around and be filled. Okay. Floor design. No, I'm joking. I just need to be more careful. It will be filled from here with shears. And yeah, it will fill every dispenser with a bunch of shears. So we never, basically, never run out of them. But just in case, we'll have it there. Just as a backup. Is a backup. Yeah. So yeah, that's the idea with these hoppers. And now we just wait. It will be a second for you, but probably a long time for me to get all of the sheep's bread. And once we have that, we'll put them into the spaces and finish up the farm. And I can show you how it looks once it's done. All right. Well, an update. I got almost all of the sheeps. The last two are here. I ended up just not using this that much because I really didn't need to. There was like a ton of sheep over there. I guess they were left over from a farm that somebody did like a while back. I don't know what could it be, but we had a lot of sheep, so I just went ahead and used those ones. And then we had a thunderstorm midway, and yeah, something exploded and two sheep despawned. I don't know what happened. Don't even ask. So yeah, here's our last two sheep. As you can see, we have the rest of them popped in. We are only missing these two. And once that's done, we're gonna load up this baby with shears. Only one per cell for now because I don't have enough space to get all the wool in, and we'll start farming. All right. Give me a sec to finish this, clean up the dirt, and I'll be right back. And now we have something that looks a little bit like this. So we have our copper chain going all the way around, and it will feed shears into the little dispenserinos. And I see an error here immediately. You need to make sure that these point into the dispensers, right? And then you have a copper chain above, and the little hoppers below will pull shears as they need them and just fill into the dispensers. Now the next point is iron farm shears. Let's do it. Yeah, I haven't been here in a little bit. I did add a bunch of lights. So yeah, let me show you what I've been working on. I also added some pathing for our hanging roots and glow lichen farm, and added paths to this farm too. So yeah, now we need just a ton of these. I'll take all of this and maybe some blocks too. And we go back. Let me just show you how this looks from the air. It has like little paths all the way. And it looks pretty good, I think. Okay, now I make shear. I add shear to the system, and I'll bring you back in once the system is full so we can see it in action. 1 second. Alrighty, so we have all of the shears loaded in. That was a lot of iron, but not that much. I mean, we're iron rich, so, and shears only take 2 bits. This might be a problem. Okay, so let's see, how do we fix this? Alright, we might need to add more glass, which we will do. I'll just add glass all the way, and here at the behind. And let's see if that fixes the issue with the wool like popping out. But yeah, these sheep are now getting sheared. All of the wool is getting transported where it needs to be, except if it falls out, right? Like this one. Oh, my leads from leading the sheep. Right, let me figure this out. Add more glass all over the place, and let's see how it works. Oh my god, it's happening again. Okay. Okay. Let me fix this. I'll be right back. And yes, this should be it. They do look like fishes now in a fishbowl, but that's fine. They don't mind it. Okay. Also, this sign will. I don't know how it ended up there, but we'll see. If this continues to happen, we might need to rework our delivery system for the shears, but it shouldn't. I think these are just the flukes that were left over after the previous bit. And yeah, I'm getting all of the achievements again because apparently I haven't used any of these wools. And here is our gains from the wool. Okay, that's not the best. Not sure what is happening there. we might need to rework this. I don't know. Let's see. I'll continue to observe this and see if I can figure out a better way of. Okay, that one's sheared and the wool is down there. Let's see. Maybe these all are flukes. Let's give them a second. Let's give a second for the wool to grow up. Also on Java, they still didn't fix the wool bits. When the sheep is sheared on Bedrock, you see the color. On Java, yeah, you don't see nothing. Okay, let's check that sign one. Oh, it looks like it's actually working now. Yeah. All right. I call this wool farm done. Okay. Now we can get the carpets down and we can start working on the storage finally. Sorry for the delay. Let's go. All right. So the idea is to start with cobble and maybe some andesite, right? That will be our first layer in the storage walls. We will do the windows and details after because I just don't really know. Do I want to go like Gothic or do I want to go a different style? I'm still thinking because yeah, you guys said you want something medieval and medieval you'll get. Listen, I take it seriously into consideration whatever you guys say. So you said that and I said yes, we shall do exactly that. People want to see it, we'll do it. We'll make it. All right, and here we'll just mix up the blocks. It's good to have some shading, and these blocks do go nicely together, the andesite and the cobblestone. So let me build up this a little bit at least, and yeah, I'll get back to you and we can check it out and see how the build is progressing. Also, yeah, I added the carpets here. So the sheepies now have some carpets. Yeah, this isn't ideal. We're losing some wool. So I need to figure that out. Maybe it's the slabs. Maybe I need to remove the slabs. We'll see. I'll see in a bit. Anyway, let me go back to building. I'll be right there. Well, after a brief amount of observing this and checking it out, when you remove this block that I had on top, it actually helps. So what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna add glass blocks on top of the sheep. Like where every cell is, I'm just gonna add a glass block on top and that's it. Some of them still get stuck, like that pinkish one, but you know what? It's fine. I can deal with it. You know, if I lose a bit or two of wool, you see that one went perfectly, and it's just the items how they drop in Minecraft. So yeah, it is what it is. I think this should work, and now we'll just finish the casing here. I will add stone bricks in between, and then I'll go back to my building project. I'm sorry, I was just like too obsessed with this. I wanted to see if I can figure out why why is the wall getting stuck. But yeah, that's Minecraft for you. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it sucks. You know, it gets stuck there. We can take it out, but it is what it is. It's not too many bits of wool, so some of it always ends up in the little minecart. And yeah, we should be good. We should be good. All right, back to building. All right, so here's what we have for now. It's a big box made out of random blocks, so it doesn't look that bad, right? Also, we have. Huh? Why do I have two of yous? What are you selling? Are you feeling okay, guys? Why do I have two of yous? That's insane. Anyway, these are like the corner designs. I will link them up to the main building with walls. We'll use walls to connect them. And yeah, this is how the storage building will look from this end. we will finish the sheep farm. Just ignore the wool. I started ignoring it. It's way better like that. Yeah, this is the storage for now. We even have like a little way to pop in and out. And yeah, this will be a multi-episode project, so we will not work on it anymore today. We finished the wool farm. It's producing. Let's see how good. And I will continue working on this in between episodes on the storage itself, and hopefully have everything good and ready. Oh my god, look at that. We already have a bunch of wool, even with the losses. So I'm thinking this episode we will finish the sheep farm. I will encase it completely and make an entrance over there. And then we'll need an entrance here so that we can go. I think actually we can just make a door here, right? Yeah. And then a little entrance here. Yeah, let me build this up, and let's see how it looks once done. And here it is. I know, I'm the best builder ever. This is very inspirational. You know, a bunch of random blocks that I randomly placed. It does have all of the wool though. So all of the wool colors are integrated here on the ceiling, so that's a positive, I guess. And yeah, this is our little sheepy farm. For now, that's done. And here's the door. You know, it looks industrial. Yep, yeah, it's not industrial, it's ugly, but you know what? We'll make it work. We'll make it look better and work better. I'm looking forward to finishing this storage system. Let me show you how it looks outside. Let's just go up in the sky and I can show you then. We have like little anchors at the ends. I'll call them anchors for now because that's how I see them. They're anchoring this build. What is that? Oh, just a cave. Okay, I was scared for a moment. I thought something was eating my world. That was scary. I mean, in a year like this that I had, that could have might as well, you know, came a world eater into my single player world, because why not? Anyway, this is how the anchors look. They're linked to the main building. This is our sheepy farm. At least the bit that I did by now. I need to hide those hoppers too. So yeah, a bunch of walls, a bunch of stairs, a mess of random blocks thrown in together, but you know what? It's a sheep farm. We have a mess of random wool that comes out, so I think it makes sense, right? It might make sense. Also, story time. Since I didn't build a lot, I will tell you about my character. So basically, I don't exist. Me as a character, I'm just a revenant, a guy that came back. Once I was a fighter, a warrior, but then I expired. But I was brought back to make things right. At least that's the official lore of this character that you see in front of you. The Revenant of the Administry. But yeah, that's a fun tidbit for you for the next time. And stay happy, stay healthy. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to everybody who's celebrating. I think this episode will come out on Christmas. I will try to do it as soon as I can. You might have noticed that the chests are Christmas chests, as Mojang does that every year. And I love them for that. Look at that. Christmas chest. Oh, and the chests are not Christmas. Well, that's fine. I thought they were. Anyway, as I said, be happy, healthy. Thank you all for watching, and if you haven't, drop that like and a sub if you can. And this wandering trader will keep on living. No, I'm joking. I never remove the wandering trader from this world. You know, the long time watchers, they know. There's not a wandering trader over there fishing for ages. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We will continue working on this as soon as we can, and I will see you then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later.